Hello everybody and welcome back to the Spotlight series, where I take a closer, more in-depth, descriptive, collector-focused look at certain Cars diecasts and variants from the Disney Cars diecast line. Today, we're going to be taking a closer look at Jerome Ramp. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Spotlight series. As you saw, today we're taking a closer look at Jerome Ramped, a very cool lemon that I always forget I own, so trying to put a bit more of a focus on him by putting the spotlight on him in today's review. So, before we take a closer look at the diecast itself, let's talk about the character. Who is Jerome Ramped? How was he released? How much does he go for now? And all that. So Jerome Ramped here is a minor lemon from Cars 2 who basically appeared in like 2 shots of the entire movie. He is a 1974 AMC Pacer, as are several of the other lemons in Cars 2, of course. Like I said, he very, very briefly appears in the movie on the oil rig at the beginning, when Finn McMissile is basically backed into a corner by a bunch of the lemons. We see a group shot of all the lemons, and among those is Jerome. And then we get a close-up shot on about 3 lemons, one of which, the one in the middle, is Jerome. And that is literally it for Jerome's appearance, at least as far as we know. Who knows, there are so many lemons in Cars 2, his model could have been reused in the background somewhere. He probably wouldn't even have a name if he didn't have a diecast made for him. Speaking of which, his name is a reference, Jerome Ramped is a reference to Jerome Rampt, a worker at Pixar who's also the current voice of Red. He took over for his brother Joe Rampt, who was the original voice of Red, although he unfortunately passed away before the release of the first Cars movie. In fact, I'm pretty sure the first Cars movie is dedicated to Joe Rampt. So, like so many other Cars characters, Jerome here was named after a Pixar worker. Anyway, moving on to some more details about his diecast. He's not the first lemon with a torch to be made. We also had Acer with Torch back in 2012 and PD Pacer in 2013. Jerome himself was a 2016 release in the Oil Rig Getaway series, where he was number 3 of 8. Released alongside him were 2 more lemons with torches, although both of them were gremlins, Stefan Gremsky and Toga Gremlin. Now, he hasn't gotten a re-release yet, and he is the most recent Pacer with a torch to be released. If you want to pick him up on eBay, you can get him for around $50 US as of today, February 15th, 2021. That's right, $50. I was really surprised to find that out when I looked him up, because he was a diecast I really, forgot that I had. And on average, yeah, he goes for around $50. For comparison, Stefan Gremsky, one of the other releases in the series, goes for around an average of $60, and Toga Gremlin has so few eBay listings that I couldn't even come up with a general price that he goes for. So yeah, these guys are definitely pretty rare nowadays, which is unfortunate because I wanted to try to get the other 2. Anyway, let's take a closer look at Jerome here. A very cool release, definitely. Is it worth $50? Would I say he's worth that price point now? No, probably not, but he is a pretty cool, pretty unique release. He is, like I said, a Pacer, 1974 Pacer. You have the visor here, which flips up and down, as you just saw. Very nice touch. I'm not sure if all of the other Pacers with torches have that. I think some of them may have the visor stuck to the diecast, but I will tell you what he doesn't have are removable canisters in the back here. I believe PD Pacer and maybe Acer with Torch had removable cans in the back. I'm not sure why. I don't think they really served a purpose, but they were removable if you wanted to take them out for whatever reason, although I believe they would still be attached to the car. So taking the visor off, you get a much better look at Jerome's face there. I really like all of that sort of patchwork rust detailing. Very nice, pretty realistic looking. We have the Pacer logo there. You can see very small. He's got his headlights. Really like how he's looking off to the side, sort of looking down at his torch, although it does look a little weird with the visor on. One of the eyes is almost obscured by the visor, depending on what angle you're looking at him with. There is some really nice dirt detailing on the visor. They didn't have to do that, but it's really nice of them to have done it. You can see the visor itself is attached to the windows. Like I've shown several times now, it can be flipped up and down. He's wearing his Road Hug tires, just like a lot of the other Pacers are. It's hard to make out the other writing on those, though. Got some more rust and dirt detailing all around him. Very nice paint missing there on the back rims. Really like how that looks. Oop. Got a silver rim around his windows as well. Like I already showed, we have the two tanks here on the back, which can't be removed. They are attached right above the bumper. We can't see his license plate. It is completely blocked by these. You know what, though? Maybe it's a good thing that we can't see his license plate, because a lot of the Pacers, unfortunately, share that same fishbowl license plate. So, you know, maybe it's a good thing his is blocked, because he'd probably have that same one, too. There's a look at the other side. You can see how the flamethrower looks there. Definitely very cool, very nicely detailed. Attached right there on the car. And it seems to somewhat be attached to the inside of the rim there. I believe, yeah, it is. It's attached both on the inside of the rim and over there, but very nicely detailed. And if we take a look at the base, you can just see exactly where that's attached. You also get a much better look at all of the additional rust detailing towards the bottom of Jerome. A very cool lemon. A shame that he goes for quite a bit now online. I had no idea. I was really surprised to find that out when I looked him up. Like I said, I really wanted to try to get those other lemons from the oil rig scene, but probably won't be getting them anytime soon unless we see a re-release for them, which I really, really doubt. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching another episode of the Spotlight series. I'll be back soon with another installment. Bye now.